Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's been a week since we've seen each other. How have you been? How are the results on Q4? How are you guys doing? And is there anything you want to learn today beside things I'm about to share? So this week and next week and the week after, generally speaking, till the end of 2024, I'm planning to share how to read one metric at the time. So what I noticed lately when I'm doing webinars and we're working with our clients, we are trying to go with you through the validation process, right? And I am telling you, like, we have this indication, this indication, this indication. If this indication is XYZ, then the consequences are like this. So, and because we already went through this overview multiple times and we keep adding more stuff on top of it, so it's like a lot of layers already happening, I decided that I want to focus with all of you in one metric at the time. So because a lot of you guys are already aware how validation process work, now we will focus on just one metric at the time. So in this case, it will be kind of learning fundamentals where things for you are obvious, but when we dig deeper, they're actually not. And how I came up with this idea is when the other day I was doing the podcast and the interview, and somebody asked me, like, Isabella, you do product validation, you're finding products, but you still have a gut that tells you, like, listen, it's not going to work or it will work. And indeed, it is something that is always telling me why it will or will not work. So I want to help you to develop this feeling when you will be able to look at some numbers and determine, yes, this product is going to work and this is why. So my teammate came today and he said, listen, we have product overview with our clients today, and like we have 6 people lined up with that. We have to because like how our process work when we're finding out the product, then we're going on a call with the customer and we're telling why we chose this product and why this product is going to work for the person. And he was asking, he's like, why do you believe this product is going to work? And then I had to explain the simple metrics to be able to make even my teammate confident that this product is going to work for the client. So, and this is what I'm going to talk to you today. We have a very simple, if it will be just one metric that you can take a look and make a decision if this product is worth to sell on Amazon. This metric would be how many new sellers came on Amazon for the past 360 days and how many of the sellers have been successful and what type of products they launched. So if you agree with this, please say yes in the chat, and quickly let's just see who is here the first time. I don't think here is somebody that is first time. Everyone I see in the room, you guys been here forever and ever. So yeah, let's drop something energizing in the chat, some positive emotions, cheer me up. And I don't know if you guys saw, we like the case study project that we're doing right now. Hey Nat, Rocio, I think your first time, or Rocio Hernandez, I think your first time. I didn't see you before. Please let me know if it's your first time on the webinar. Young, hey, Yvette, hey, Tony, Sasha, Olga, Nick, Kelvin, Kevin, Ihor, Alex. Yeah, hey guys, drop in the chat that you're here. And if I don't have any interactions with you guys, then I want to stop webinars. I want to make sure we're on the same page and we are interactive here. Hey, great. Okay, so those of you that been on a webinar a week ago, some of you guys were, do you remember what number I was sharing with you on a case study that we launched? If you do remember, please drop that number in the chat. If you don't remember, that was, I believe, $31,000 or $32,000 as of week ago. So we've been able to add, let me share the screen, prepare the screenshot for you. So we've been able to add additional $20,000 for the past week to this brand new product, to this case study client. So, and I still want to make you more excited about it, just because when you see someone else's success and you don't believe that you can launch the product with the same success as others, it's all really about execution, because I can find for you the best product in the world, but if you're not executing, it's not going to work. So if you remember that clients had 8 feedbacks as a seller, still is 8 feedbacks. So right now it's 3:07 p.m. I did the screenshot because I have on my phone access to this client account. So I did the screenshot at 2:52. It's as of 25 minutes ago. It was 1,800 so far in sales. Yesterday it was a little bit over 3,000. The day before we hit 4,000 mark. So we kind of like in this 3,000, 4,000 in revenue per day. And you can tell it's growing as crazy. December is always the best month. But again, I was checking today, this product still has 0 reviews. 0 reviews is better than 1 review or 2 reviews. I prefer to have or 0 or over 10. Then it does make sense, because if it's no reviews, people are not really paying attention. They don't think that the product doesn't have reviews. They really think that they just don't see the reviews because of some reasons. But if there are some reviews and it's just 1, then it will work on the behalf of like lower conversion. Now, we've been able to add this 20 grand. Now, if we will go now to the Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, I pulled up just camping backpack. It's really whatever. We can choose the product of your choice. It doesn't really matter. But when we're pulling the hiking backpack, it's a pretty vague keyword. So it's a very large keyword with a huge search volume, right? And you can tell me it doesn't make any sense. Even this product has only 76, this keyword, not this product, this keyword has only 76 top click products when you're selling with the demand of 5.8 million a year. It's really a lot. Pretty much anybody can get sales. And the thing is that you can really launch any product on Amazon. If you're investing in the PPC, you will get sales. Will you be profitable? That's the question. So now we will be talking about the metric, which is amount of new products launched in the past 360 days, which is here 15, and 9 of them being successful. So let's be very clear here. If you, as a person that does not understand the metrics, will look at this aggregate of the keywords and you'll say, oh shit, it's been only 15 new sellers for the past 360 days for the hiking backpack, which means I also will be able to be successful and get some chunk of money out of this, because the average unit sold is 500 to 750. It's really a lot, right? We will not be looking right now to the return rates. We will look at these numbers and we will define and talk about these numbers and metrics in during different videos. But what the takeaway I want you to take from here, we are going to the search terms. And in the search terms, now we have different type of the keywords. So we have hiking backpack, we have hiking backpack for women, camping backpack, hiking backpack man, and etc. All of them have decent amount of searches. And now I want you to look into some of them that are relevant to hiking backpack, because that's the hiking backpack or type of the hiking backpack, let's say you want to launch. And let's take hiking backpack for women that has 459,000 searches per year. And I will do the search. So by coming here, now I will click at the hiking backpack for women. So that's my keyword. And I'm coming back to the same product. And when this happens, Amazon is letting you know, listen, here is a niche hiking backpack. And here is the aggregate of the keywords. And within this aggregate of keywords, I'm defining products that have been launched on Amazon for the past 360. And you're kind of getting stuck here because on one hand, you have to believe the data. And on another hand, you have to define how many hiking backpacks for women have been released for the past 360 days. And now we have to open up for us several routes. Route number one, we're doing it manually and we're checking how many relevant products contain hiking backpack for women in their title. Do you understand? You guys following? If you're following, please say yes in the chat. Those that just joined, we guys are talking about metrics that help you define the and validate the keyword and validate the product when you have, hey, Kelly. So when you have the opportunity to make a decision if you want to sell this product or not, because it's a part of the validation process. Hey, Rita. So if you're not following, please stop me and ask qualifying question because I want you to understand where are we at and not just become lost and say, oh, this lady is talking about some extremely hard stuff and I don't want to listen at all, because I'm not going to encourage you how much money you can make on Amazon and off Amazon. And it's like, you just have to open up your pockets and money are coming here. So we are really trying to learn some metrics that will help you understand how it works. Rufino, if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, I'm really sorry. Yes, the metric we're analyzing aims to assess competition demand, right? Number of unique new competitors in the last year, right? Yes, correct. So now, how we do that matters. So in this case, I'm coming back right now to the Amazon page, and we have this hiking backpack, and we have plenty of the keywords. And because Amazon is not allowing us to understand how many hiking backpack for women been launched. And let's be clear, how can we define if this backpack is for women or for men? Like, how many of you will say that this one is for women or for men? Let's just take a poll, woman or men, just drop in the chat. Do you think it's woman backpack or man backpack? Tell me in the chat, what are your thoughts? At the meantime, I will pull up Amazon page and I'll put here hiking woman backpack. So how many of you are saying could be right? It could be both. Men, both, difficult to say, correct. And generally speaking, it is difficult to say, and we can say it is both. So now if we are trying to define product based on the woman, hold on, how it's woman hiking backpack for woman, now we have to make sure that it's a right keyword, and based on this keyword, we will be able to get purchased. And as I said, I'm not going to dig into other software today because we will assume that everything you have is just Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer and nothing else, an Amazon page, right? So in this case, what you're doing, you're simply, I mean, what I'm about to do, it is very manual job, but it's for those of you guys that don't want to use any other software on top. So for the lack of time, I want to copy this keyword and I want to calculate how many of this hiking backpack for women are on the page one with this title. And I have just one, right? One and one. Yeah, so I have just just one product. No, two. It's the same. Correct? Let me update the page and I will do it again. So I'm doing Control F and I'm adding the keyword. And I have here, yeah, I have two products here that are, yeah, this one and down to the page. There was another one. So two products on the page for hiking backpack for women. So in this case, I would not assume that it's only two new competitors for hiking backpack for women. But what I would assume is that there are two sellers that are targeting this product for the hiking woman backpack, right? It doesn't mean that as a woman, that's the only one I will purchase. I might go and purchase something else. But if we want to make this keyword work for us, then we can start validation based on this specific keyword. Now, I will come back. And of course, if you're doing it manually, you have to make sure that this product was launched actually this year. And it is a new seller as of this year. And I'm not pulling right now Helium 10 or Data Dive to take a look at the dates when this product has been launched, but where you can find this metric, again, if you're not using any tools. By the way, how many of you are not using any tools at all? Just let me know. You can scroll down the page and you'll be able to see when this product has been launched. And it's been launched 3 years ago. Almost, yeah, actually almost 4 years ago. So for the past 4 years, this product made so much effort. They add 3,500 reviews to their listing, and they're making just $14,000 a month, which is like really nothing. So given that seems to me that everyone is using tools. Why are we looking at the low price product? I thought at least is the best to go for it. We're not looking at the price point right now. We're looking right now at we're learning metrics. We are not learning products. We're learning metrics and we're trying to identify and learn how to read specific metric. So coming back to the metrics, if we have, again, 15 and only 9 successful, for the hiking backpack, which is aggregate of all these products total, now what I want you to do is, because you guys are using tools, I want you to put hiking backpack in a search right here. And I want you to pull Helium 10, Jungle Scout, whatever you have, and sort it out based on the launch date. Come on. Huh. Did I remove it? You give me a second, guys. Customize. Creation date. Okay. So now we'll have it. So creation date, which is interesting. Some of these people, they have an A, but creation date for a hiking bait backpack, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that launched this year on Amazon that are on a page 1, whether sponsored or not. And it doesn't matter if some of them are there Amazon. This is that's considered one of the products that's been launched. So now we have to identify if they've been actually successful, because the definition of successful launch on Amazon is if you're making at least $50,000 a year of the listing, and it's not profited, just the revenue. So now we're coming back to the revenue here, and we're looking how much these guys made. And they did make over 50,000. And now we're looking at the reviews, if this product's been able to launch and like have a decent amount of sales with the small amount of reviews, right? And they did. So for example, we have somebody that is selling on variations and they are selling at $70,000 with 139 reviews. How much did they spend on PPC? Well, we'll talk about it in the future steps of the validation. But what we can define from here that if hypothetically we will be launching this product, if we will go this route, then based on the Amazon numbers that Amazon provided to us, where we have insights, and we have for the past 360 days, we have 15 products, 9 of them been successful. Out of this 9, I personally can find only 6 of them on a page 1. It doesn't mean you guys will find 6. You might find 4, or some of you will find all 9, because depends on our location. All of us have completely different results. So Rita can have results based on her location. I think maybe her location is not relevant to this product, and people are not purchasing her product a lot. And the fulfillment center that will deliver this product to her will be in a different state, right? And then she will be able to see only those that can be delivered faster, because Amazon Prime is 2 days delivery, right? 1 day shipping, 2 days delivery is like your like standard window. And if Amazon doesn't have this opportunity to deliver to you, Amazon will not show you this product. So Amazon is, in generally speaking, that is how Cosmo algorithm works. Amazon will present you products for like on a search page. Only Amazon will show you only those products that they can deliver to you sooner, not just relevant to your choice, but also those that they can deliver. And some products also have regulations in different states as well. Kelvin, what is the parent level revenue? Let me double check. This one, parent level revenue 70. Yeah, parent is 70, ASIN revenue is 15, and seems to me that it's 5 variations are on this product. It doesn't mean I would recommend you to go and start selling this product on Amazon. First of all, because it's not just hike and backpack, because it's fish and tackle backpack. But Amazon also probably counted this spec. This one actually doesn't have hike and keyword in it. So to the point of validation, we also have to rely on not just the keywords and the search terms that we're able to find, but also to make sure the keyword we're validating and the product that is relevant to the keyword is popping up on a page 1, at least for us. Sometimes if you want to look what is like the average search and like what can you see on the like search result page, you can go on in the incognito window, and then they will not track, generally speaking, your location. I think it's BS. I do believe they track your location because of your IPs and everything, but incognito window will give you also a little bit different results. So anyway, if you use Helium 10 or any other software here as well, you can hold on, filters. Yeah, you can put here the title on a keyword search, which is hiking backpack. Hiking backpack. And now I will be able to see only those guys that have hiking backpack. And then I will be able to sort it out based on the date creation. And now I have on a page 1 only 3 of them. So if I will go through the like incognito window, probably will have different results here as well, as I said. But at least as of right now, I can say, okay, Amazon told me that it's been 15, 9 of them have been successful. Probably some of them are out of stock because of Q4, but maybe not. Maybe those guys just weren't able to make it on a page 1, and they just keep drowning themselves on a PPC, and they keep trying to target and retarget themselves with the different keywords. So the point is, when you are trying to validate the product based on one metric, and this metric is the competitors, because that's the one of the metrics where you're like, oh, if I will go with this product, will I be able to make it? The second question you're asking yourself, okay, assuming I am going to sell this product on Amazon, assuming only 3 out of 9 people, 9 sellers made it on a page 1. So which is out of 15, how many percent? 3 is 20%. So only 20% of the new sellers made it on a page 1, which is great because Pareto principle 2080 is again here. Assuming I want to be in this 20%, right? What can I do to make my product better than all these ones that are already on a page 1, right? Can I do something to do better than those at least 3 first ones, right? In this case, you generally speaking, you have a couple options. First, you can look and you can start exploring these options, and you can look at them and you can like, okay, let me see, this one has this pocket or this one has that pocket, and you can start exploring customers insight. But what else can you do? I was showing it, I think, last time or the time before, the Tactical Tuesday before. You can go to the ChatGPT and you just add these 3 products, 3 links right here. 1, 2, 3. And you can say, please access these product pages and don't do anything. So I'm genuinely speaking, I'm just asking ChatGPT to pull information from these products, and I'm asking ChatGPT to just understand what I'm about to ask him. And then I'm like, please analyze those products features and let me know how can I make my hiking backpack better. So in this case, your challenge is to assume if next year, in the next 360, you will get another 15 sellers that will be brand new on Amazon, you will be in 3, like out of 15, you will be 1 out of 3 sellers that will be on a page 1 because you developed and launched a product that is better than those competitors that are already on the market. And this is what we're doing right now. It's completely different, not just different, it's just the one layer, it's just one step towards the validation, because as I said, we will be learning one metric at the time, right? And I will be focusing on one metric and letting you know how we are approaching, how in the agency we're approaching every single metric, because when we're finding products for you guys, we're feeling extremely responsible for your investments, knowing that when you are launching products, we have to make sure every single product you are investing money into, those will be successful, because you will be able to, if you're executing product we found, and if you're executing product we found and developed, it's already better than the competitors. So then you're asking, then you have this summary. And again, we're doing this summary right now based on the based on the ChatGPT read, right? So we did not pull Voc AI with insights. We did not do any of these tricks that I was showing in the past. So now we're seeing key features of both backpacks. Water Buffalo Hydration Backpack. Their capacity is 22 liters, 2-liter water bladder, waterproof zippers, dedicated holders, comfort adjustment, durability. Then the second competitor, their capacity, we can see it's lower. And again, we don't know if lower capacity is a good thing or bad thing. Maybe people are hiking for 5 miles, maybe for 25 miles. Maybe they need bigger capacity, maybe they don't. Because when you're hiking, you also don't want to feel like you're just sweating there, right? high-low bite valve, then storage versatility, insulated compartment, reflective strips, fabric quality. So generally speaking, you're taking all this great features, if they are great, right? We also have to validate if this features is actually something that your audience is looking for. And then you're looking at the opportunities to improve. So ventilated back panel, can we do it? Probably. So you put this feature on the side. Ergonomic straps, doable? Yes, doable. It will take a little bit more development, but probably doable. Hydration system, larger bladder option. Probably, yeah, why not? But we have to validate and see if your competitors actually, or if your customers are actually looking for this, right? Because ChatGPT is summarizing, but you still have to validate if this is what your audience is looking for. Guys, if you have questions, drop them into the Q&A sections right here, and I will go over every single question in like 5 minutes. Now, detachable hose installation, storage innovations, safety features. Safety features, it's offering you emergency whistle. Yeah, that's cheap. Like you can add it and make it fancy. Reflective design. I think one of them had the reflective design, but you can make it always better. Versatility add-ons, rain cover, gear loops with reinforced loops for attaching carabiners or extra gear. Again, not every single hiker will need it. If it's a mom that is hiking with a baby for like 6 miles, doesn't mean she will need that. But if somebody that is hiking 35 miles one way, then they probably will need those. Insulation features, eco-friendly materials. I don't believe those will be extremely, or like they will be deal breakers, but you have to validate these parts. And user experience improvement. Well, sure. Waterproof phone pocket, custom fit, sure, we can do all this stuff. But now by looking at all these improvements, you technically have to look on this product from the perspective, will I be able to develop this product this way and keep selling it at $33, right? Or $59, because what is the average price here? Hold on. They are selling at 39, but let's go to the products. And yeah, generally speaking, somebody's selling at $95 and they're doing good. So it doesn't mean you will not be able to sell at like $90 or $100. It will be just a little bit tougher, but you definitely don't want to sell at 33. And like, so this is where you have to start estimating your investments, because if you remember, our primary rule is usually 30, 30, 30. So 33, 33, 33. So like we have to get, when we're getting payout from Amazon, we still want to have this 60% payout, because we still want to reorder inventory. We still want to put money in a pocket. We still have to pay for like marketing, or at least to have 50%, 45 to 50%. That's your bare minimum. So if you're not getting back 45 to 50%, you're out of your budget, right? So you don't have anything to operate. You'll have only enough of money to reorder inventory. So this is where you're going from insights, and you're looking at the proportion of successful sellers towards this aggregate of the search terms. You're making sure that the search terms are relevant, and you're looking at the competitors that actually made it on a page one. And as a reminder, if you're not using any other software and you want to take a look if somebody was able to make it on a page one, you're just doing it manually. And if you want to look across United States to be able to see like who is actually page one, go through the incognito, because I'm in Florida and we have people hiking, right? So I probably get a lot of those that are buying here, and I have literally like 10 minutes from me, I have huge Amazon fulfillment center. Some of you are not, right? So in this case, if you are not next to the fulfillment center, you might not get the search results for one or another product. Okay, see questions here. So let me go through the questions in the box. What is the difference versus ASIN revenue? Oh, okay. So Calvin, let me quickly explain you. Let me quickly go and do the screen share back. So if you're using Helium 10, and I think Data Dive is the same, and I think Jungle Scout is the same too. So on the left side, if you have this kind of like drop-down menu, that means this product has variations, right? And it's a great feature that finally came out. Smart Scout has it much, I would say it's pretty and easier to read, but it's still the same same kind of information. So when you're opening this drop-down menu, you will be able to see the parent level revenue is how much all these ASINs together are making for this listing, right? Sometimes this math would not work. For example, like this specific ASIN, this black guy is being sold for $32,000 per month, where the parent revenue is $70,000. And if this one is 70,000, it's supposed to be 6,000 plus 497 plus 25 plus 4. If you are looking at it, you're like, the math doesn't work, high likely they just ran out of stock of like some units. And these days, because we're in Q4, I see it a lot. Usually these numbers match each other. So that's the answer to your question. I hope it's clear. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which one should you look at to determine if it's successful? Well, that's why we're going right now one metric at the time. You have to have this complexity. And you, Calvin, you have product that we found for you, and you have the report. So when you're going through the report, you're able to see different metrics. And our goal is professionals, yourself guys included, that's why you're coming to these webinars, is to establish the relationships in between the numbers and be able to read the data. And after you read the data and you determine that you're able and you're capable to launch this product on Amazon, now number-wise, now we have to determine if we will be able to build this product from the perspective of the consumer's requirements, and this product will be valid for your consumer, and consumer will be happy to purchase your product. So it's kind of several steps validation. It might sound a little bit confusing, but there is no perfect validation. There is the relationships that you're supposed to build in between the metrics. That's why I decided, like, what can I do on my Tactical Tuesdays to bring you guys more value? And I decided, let me just teach you one metric at the time. Tell me if it's a horrible idea, I will not do it. But I think it's something that might help you when you will put all these things together eventually. Tony, why is 20% success rate over 360 days considered as an opportunity? I thought you would prefer 80 for new launch success over the same period of time. So there is always Pareto distribution. There is always 80-20. And you will, I mean, if something will be extremely, how to say, extraordinary, then maybe success rate will be higher. But when we have this metric, let's say in this specific case, let me put it back so you guys will start memorizing how this metric works too. When we have 15 sellers tried to launch, 9 of them been successful on Amazon. 9 sellers were able to price it correctly, develop it correctly, target right customer avatar, launch PPC properly, and they've been able to reach revenue because of these factors. 6 out of 15 people didn't know what they're doing, because those that are not successful, those are usually failing because of several reasons. First, They don't know what they're doing. Second, they didn't approach launch correctly. Third, they did not develop product according customers' requirements. And generally speaking, again, it comes back to they didn't know what they were doing. So you have to launch the product the way market is ready to accept it. So if the product being launched and prepared for launch incorrectly, this product will not succeed on Amazon. I hope it makes sense. And success rate, 20% success rate overall is huge. Out of 100% entrepreneurs, people that are trying to become entrepreneurs, only 3% are actually successful because people are giving up. When it's hard, people stop, people quitting, people don't want to continue something because it's complicated, right? How many people are divorcing? People are going through divorce, and I went through divorce twice in my life, and I'm on my finally happy third marriage because people cannot go over problems. People can't solve problems. And yesterday was actually, I was driving with my husband and I was like calling him as a loving dovey wife. I'm like, listen, I'm so happy with our marriage and I'm so thankful for you. And he said, and I'm thankful for you. And you know why we're happy? I'm like, why? He's like, because we're willing to fight. And we're willing to fight and we're willing to go through the complicated situations. Same things are in business. If we are not willing to go through the complications, if we're not willing to solve the problems, then we're quitting, right? So that's why 20% success rate is, I think it's pretty good. So now I will catch up with something in the chat. Such a great analogy. Yeah, guys, business. I don't know how many of you are familiar with psychology. I am because I have a degree there. And generally speaking, a lot of things I was based off when I was building my businesses in the past was based on the Freud philosophy. And those of you that are super religious, you probably will just like start clicking buttons to leave the webinar. But foundation of any type of the relationships and sales is sex, believe it or not, because this is how we receive information as humans. And humans are also animals, so we have receptors. And if you don't put any sexual energy into your business, it will not work. So when you're approaching your business with the just numbers, without thinking about people's psychology, because at the end of the day, who is making transaction into your business is the person. Transaction is happening from someone else's bank account. Behind the bank account is always a person or a company of people. So to work with them, you have to understand their mindset, their decision-making process, their layers of why and for what they're making a purchase. And if Freud is not there, then transaction is not happening. So the sympathy and empathy is supposed to be clicking or unclicking at some point. Renee, business is about solving problems. Business is about solving problems, providing solutions, building relationships, and making sure you have LTV of pretty much every single client. So, but yes, you're correct. Sasha, you said successful launch product successful launch product is a product with 50K revenue, but does this mean the product is profitable or not? Maybe they put too much in PPC. So that's what I keep repeating to everybody, and not everybody's trying to like hear that. So Amazon puts out there the definition of successful launch for Amazon is $50,000 in revenue per year. My definition of successful product on Amazon is to make it profitable 8 to 12 months from launch. Then this is the successful product. Then this is a successful launch. If you launch your product and you invested and your revenue is $160,000, but you invested 240,000 in PPC, then it is not successful product. If your cost is 300%, it is not successful launch. And Amazon will not provide you this metrics unless you will go through the validation process. And if we would be doing right now the validation for PPC of these 3 ASINs that we found, then I will pull them through Smart Scout and I will try to find there the numbers they spent on PPC campaign, right? So, but you definitely have to do it. So you're not launching any products unless you will be going through like step-by-step validation. Oh, done, Rita. I sell as FBM and my product is on a page 1 for the main keyword. Great. Congrats. And you still didn't send me your screenshots so I can brag and say, listen, she was at my coaching a year ago and she's selling at this amount of revenue. I only know that Rita is coming to my sessions, learning and never share her results. And I want to brag. And she knows about it, but she's like, would you share your results? I would, and I am, and I'm sharing customers' results. But anyway, that's her karma. She doesn't want to share with you guys. But great job to be on a page 1. Great job. You said Amazon will put on the first page only product that will align with 2-day shipping. No, it's not what I said. I said that Amazon will, like, if you're searching for one of the products, Amazon will prioritize the products, if you're Prime member, that can be shipped to you with 2-day shipment. If Amazon doesn't have these products in the area, then Amazon will offer you 3-5-day shipment. And you're probably, when you're shopping for different products, you can see like the shipment will be like whatever, long time ahead, right? So, but priority will be always for those that are nearby in a fulfillment center, because it's about fast distribution to the final consumer, right? If there are 14 successful out of 15 successful, what information would tell you? If we have 14 out of 15, sometimes we have 22 out of 22, 100 out of 100. I would take, and that's a great question, Tony. So, by the way, are you Tonya that just signed up with us during the Black Friday? If you are, then welcome to Ritz Momentum. So I would look into these metrics. So for example, let's say 360 days ago, we had 22 launches, right? If this number will grow, so here we will have 32 and now we will have 42. That means this product is trending. And if every single number here will be successful, like, what did I say, 22, 32, 42, right? If 100% is a success rate, that means the product high likely is trending. And my goal will be to find out on a page 1 that those products are not copycats. Because, for example, if I will go on Amazon and we'll put here one of the products I was making fun a lot. I think it was shelf. Yeah, I think it was tic-tac-toe shelf or this one. So this one, tic-tac-toe toilet paper holder, tic-tac-toe toilet paper holder. So these guys, it's like there are so many of those. Seriously, the whole page. And like if you would look at this product 3 years ago or 2 years ago, everybody were selling this tic-tac-toe shelf, and it was $19, $12, $36. Like, look, they're next to each other, $64 and $32. And this one has 36 reviews. This has 500 reviews. It's the same shit. And if you just want to put the decoration in your bathroom, you will probably pick for the 32. And I don't want to go right now and start analyzing those, but I will start looking at if this is the copycat. And if those products are copying each other, then I probably have an opportunity to develop this product, how I will be able to stand out on a page one and kill this competition. It's still pretty hard to do with tic-tac-toe because that's the way how people want to buy this product. I would not fight for this product for sure. But sometimes you will, for example, one of the like simplest examples, you can look at the like white plates, for example, right? And you will find a lot of white plates, a lot of white dish plates or golden plates. And most of them are similar to each other, but it will be always one or two that will be standing out, and people will be purchasing those over others just because the seller developed this product better. And there are plenty of products that you can market at the higher price just because this product been developed the way how the consumer wants to purchase it. So, and in this case, if we have this like 100% success rate, I will look into the trends to make sure this trend at least stabilizing, because it can't always grow. It's supposed to slow down and then be just stable, right? So if tic-tac-toe shelf was like rocking sales and now it's just stabilized demand, then it's fine. But if this demand goes to zero because it's not trending anymore, no influencers are featuring this product anymore, then I don't want to sell it. Then I'm not interested in this product at all. So in this case, I will be looking at different metrics, but one of them will be if I can be successful with this product, if I want to be successful with the product, will I be able to stand out on a page one with like 0 reviews or 1 review and kill my competitors, or at least beat my competitors? And if the answer is yes, then I will consider this product. But keep in mind, we still have other metrics to go to, right? And like we will look into other stuff too. So 100% success is not a bad thing. In most of the cases, 100% success rate, this breath that if you hear like in the background, it's my dog came from the walk, so she's out of breath. In these cases, usually sellers are spending a lot on PPC. They're all targeting the same keywords and they're selling the same product. So it can be really different. It can be something good. It can be for best. It can be for worse. So we will have to look into more to define if it's a great idea or not. Rufino, hi. Just to rewind the KPI, the objective is to identify the probability of a new launch given the existing one on a specific keyword. In Amazon, there are a bunch of KPIs, number of successful launches, the one of the selling more than 50K a year, and this is the focus. However, there are other KPIs, number of sellers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what would be the interpretation of all of them? What would be attractive relationships to look for it? Rufino, tell me, are you first time at my webinar or not? So I would it will help me to understand, and it will help me to talk to you like specifically. That's your second time. So I am pretty passionate about validation. And when I was doing webinars, and I'm still doing webinars a lot, in the past, when I'm doing validation, I'm really jumping from window to window, from top to top to top to top to top. And a lot of people are complaining. So I have like 50% people are saying, oh, that's so great. And it's a lot of knowledge and I need to watch the recording. Another 50% are saying, you are moving too fast. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of things you are doing. I need you to slow down. So, and I am generally speaking just trying to go one metric at the time. So those of you that are not paying for courses, those of you that are not paying for any of my master classes, you're able to learn from just my free videos, one metric at the time. So I totally agree. There are plenty of other metrics that we're looking at, and I put them out there. If you guys have any special request for the next Tactical Tuesday and you want me to review the specific metric, let me know, and we can start next Tuesday with like, which metric do you want me to go through and which metric do you want me to review? So we will be able to start there, and I will explain you guys a lot of other stuff. Now, because we're in the end of the 2024, let's see how much money we can make you in 2025. So here's the link to our scheduled discovery call. And as usually, we charge $1 so you guys can show up. Our calendar is pretty packed, to my knowledge. We do have one meeting for this Thursday at 9 a.m. We have several openings next week on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. We have just 3 spots left. So if you find any slot for yourself here, we will be happy to go on a discovery call, see where you at, what are you looking at, what are your goals for 2025, where your brand is at right now, what products you want to launch. If you're not selling on Amazon yet, that's totally fine. You just have to like understand that Amazon is not a passive income. It requires execution and a lot of work. And we will be like, I'm not going with you on a discovery call, my team will. I don't have that much patience listening people, but my team does. Well, I'm honest. I'm great at conveying to you knowledge and throwing golden nuggets that will be helpful for your business, but I'm not going on a discovery calls. So schedule a call. We'll see how much money we can help you to make in 2025. We'll see what your budget is, where we can get you. Maybe we will not be able to get you anywhere. At least on every single call when you're coming, you'll be better off by the time you are leaving than the time you came. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I think that's it. If it was useful, please let me know in the chat. Rufina said this one is very useful. I am glad. I am happy to share with you more and more. And this week, expect from us more emails. I'm planning to record several short videos to explain some good stuff that you guys will be able to utilize, and hopefully I will be able to feature results of at least some of you next year if you will be part of our case study. Good energy, very useful as always. Thank you. Thank you too for following. Again, here is the link. Keep it to yourself. And looking forward to working with you and your team. Nice, Rena. Yeah, I actually saw today your request, and I also saw one of my team product researchers. They found one product for you, so it's in validation process. So the moment they validate it, I will take a look, and I think it's close to the category you requested. So I will be looking forward probably at your product on Thursday. Yeah, and expect to hear from us back Monday, Tuesday. So we will let you know if we found the right opportunity for you, and we'll be able to move forward to. I don't remember if we're doing design for you or not, but that should be something that will make you a decent amount of money in 2025. Okay, guys, bye and talk to you soon next Tuesday.